Hi, welcome to Juice Bar. Today we're gonna make a Wakanda themed cocktail. So inspiration for this cocktail came from Black Panther. I just saw Wakanda Forever, and if you remember in the first movie, Black Panther, to become Black Panther, has to drink a dark purple liquid that comes from the heart-shaped herb. Heart-shaped herb is also a theme in this new movie, and I thought, why not make a cocktail that resembles this dark and purple herb thing? And then I was like, on the internet you can find thousands of better colored dark purple cocktails. So I was like, well, let's just make a cocktail that might taste like the heart-shaped herb cocktail. And it's not really gonna have a color. It's gonna be a bit brown, but it's gonna be tasting better than those other dark purple cocktails. So please join me on making this drink. I thought the heart-shaped herb seems like something really traumatic to drink. So as far as traumatic experience goes, let's use some Unicum from Hungary, which is known to be extremely bitter. I think actually it's not as bitter as you think it is. It has a nice flowery aftertaste, but yeah, it's definitely strong. So 1 teaspoon of Unicum. Then we go with 10 milliliters of Branca Menta. This is another thing I learned recently, that mint and cherry go well together. So yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna have 10 milliliters of Branca Menta, and then I'm gonna have 22.5 milliliters of cherry Heering, the cherry liqueur from Denmark. And as our main spirit, I'm gonna have this dark rum from Mexico, which doesn't have a lot of character. It has a lot of burnt resin flavor. It's fairly sweet. Pretty sure we add a lot of sugar. It comes at 40%, but it's also really dark, being 12-year-old and aged in Mexico. So I'm just gonna do for 45 milliliters of this really dark rum, really aged and fairly sweet. And we are done. As you see, our color is pretty brownish. Yes, a tiny, slightly hint of purple, but not really. And let's get some ice. And let's give this a stir. What do I think about Wakanda Forever? It was fine. No, I don't have much photos. Maybe I have many photos, but every review I saw online pretty much share my thoughts. Angela Bassett is great. The remembering of Chadwick Boseman was really well done. And it's a good movie. The one thing that I think is detracting nowadays from the Marvel movies is actually trying to connect them all together. As soon as there was a clear saga, a clear arch, the Iron Man and Captain America friendship, the family discourse of it all, it makes sense. Now that connecting thread is gone, forcing to tie together movies that don't really have to be tied together, it's a mistake, I think. Let's prepare our cook. Let's strain our chilled coupe. And let's decorate with a cherry, of course. I'm gonna use a Luxardo cherry. By the way, I heard online that in America these Luxardo cherries, they say do not refrigerate on the package, which is actually the opposite of what they say on the Italian packaging. So I'm not quite sure who to believe. I put them in the fridge, but yeah, I guarantee you it says here on the jar, it says please refrigerate after opening. Conservare in frigo dopo l'apertura, non congelare. Yeah, don't freeze, but put it in the fridge. And there you go. What should we name this cocktail? Let's call it a Wakanda tribute. And that's it. Cheers. Yeah, I like it. It's really... it develops further. Yeah, the rum is just there to provide a base on which to build flavor. This rum, as I said, doesn't have much character by itself, so it's just there. It provides some sugar, some raisins to the whole thing. The real flavor is brought mainly by the cherries and the mint, with the bitter undertone provided by the Unicum, which provides some extra bitterness and body which otherwise the cocktail would be lacking. By using a different rum, you have to experiment with the mix. Maybe the Unicum becomes superfluous if you have a rum with more character. I'm not saying this is gonna be everybody's favorite drink, but it's kind of an experience. Just like mint and chocolate, cherry and mint might not be everybody's cup of tea. Luxardo cherry always excellent. If you like Amaro and this flavor combination, give this a try, it's pretty good. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment down below, share with anybody you like and don't like. Steal yourself a drink and hopefully I will see you next time. Cheers. A bit of spoiler talk for Wakanda Forever. The only thing I didn't like was like, when people start acting dumb. Which in this case is when Shuri says, okay, let's go and bring the battle to the sea. Let's go and fight in the middle of the sea with people that swims and their boss can even fly. Was that the dumbest plan ever or what? The big battle was not necessary. Yeah, if we just had the one-on-one battle at the end, that was better. Still, I actually like that this time good stretch of the movie in the middle played like a dramatic movie instead of playing like an action movie. I liked it. They took their time to explore emotional consequences and stuff. It was not boring, and it's all about execution. Eternals tried to do things different. It was really bad. To me, this movie, Black Panther, proved that you can just take a dramatic approach to the whole thing and work fine. Still, I prefer comedy to drama. I really wish they could nail a really good comedy. Making good comedy is the hardest thing to do. And in fact, that is proven by the fact that, have you ever tried to search good new comedy series on TV? It's nothing, it's the desert. There are thousands of series made each year, but good comedy? I don't know. It's really hard to pull off in these times, I guess.